Welcome back, class. Today we're going to be looking at making drawings. You've been working off of simple drawings to create your parts, but now we're going to learn how to take those parts in SolidWorks and make fully dimensioned technical drawings. Starting with this rest piece, we're going to go and say, make drawing from part assembly. Now, my version of SolidWorks, if I don't want to have an upright paper, I will uncheck only show standard formats and go down to A4 landscape. Now, your drawings may have the option to click portrait or landscape, so make sure you look at those. If you only have a portrait drawing, right click and go to properties in your version, and there should be somewhere to change it from landscape to portrait or back and forth. With our blank drawing, go to this tab over here. It's got views on it like a drawing, and you can see our rest part that we created. You want to choose for your front view the most detailed view. So let's choose this one that says left. Drag it over. If you move your mouse up, another view will automatically be brought. Over to the right, another view. This is what we want, and isometric. This is the exact format from when you learned about multi-view drawings. This just uses a computer to create them. Now, if you have room on the sheet, go ahead and put all of these views here. If you don't have room or need to show additional detail, you can go down and click this New Sheet button, and you'll have a blank sheet to continue populating with drawings. We'll come back there. Here's our rest. First, we'll edit the sheet format and say what assembly this is from. This is from assembly B. Now for this isometric view, I don't want to see this line drawing. I want a colored part. So you can select down here these options. Looking at this part, if we select wireframe, you see all wired edges. This can be useful for some parts, but here it looks a little messy. This is the hidden line wireframe. Any line that is not on the outside is shown in a dashed manner. This is also a little messy right now, so we'll uncheck that. This is as if you were looking at a simple black and white part. The inside is hidden, the outside surface is visible. This is the preferred style. Lines are visible and colored surfaces are visible. Then there's another one which is shaded without edges. This is if you were looking at the part in real life and you would just see it lying here without the edges clearly defined. Let's go back to edge shaded. This is the parent model view. We're going to go ahead and select hidden lines visible. This doesn't really show much. But on this one, you can see the hidden lines of the cut from this model. Let's go on to dimensioning. You want to show the prime dimensions, its length, its width, and its depth. Now over here we need to dimension this cut, but in order to do that, you'll have noticed in some of the part drawings there were broken out views or detailed views. On the View Layout tab, you can see Detailed View. Now we have a blown up version of that detail, labeled Detail A at a scale of 2 to 5. This is much easier to dimension. This is 1.1 inches. Its depth is 0.5. And it is 0.2 from the edge. Let's move this over. You always want to make sure your dimension lines are clear. separate, so you can easily tell what dimension goes with what physical feature. Let's go to another sheet out on this left face. Hit escape to cancel more views. Now this face is kind of small. Let's blow it up. This is the sheet scale of 1 to 5. It selected this to make sure you can fit the entire part on the page. But since we only are looking at this face, let's make that a little larger. 1 to 2 scale, 1 to 1 scale, 2 to 1 scale. This will work. So now we can see the dimensions that we saw before. 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. But now we'll be able to see that there's a radius here of 0.15 inches.